when we go over municipal lien searches, what can happen if you don't get a municipal lien search? I think we already discussed that. You lose the deal, you lose the transaction, you end up spending more money than you would have in the long run because you're in a rush to close these things. And normally, if you're reactive, what happens is you end up doing things, making decisions you wouldn't have wanted to make otherwise, or spending more money to fix this electrical problem in a house. You know, particularly we talk about reoccupancy inspections earlier in the presentation, like in Miami-Dade. What if I can correct an electrical violation with a licensed electrician rather than having the city come out? You have to pull a permit, wait for them, and then you're looking at huge costs. So we want to correct these deficiencies the right way to protect the public, to protect the seller, to protect the transaction, and make sure things are going well. This is an example of a reliable lien search that was done in Miami Gardens. Keep in mind, this property was a commercial property. They had code enforcement violations, open permits. They also have under miscellaneous. There's, again, this lien search company, they encompass everything, and they're very thorough, and they don't miss everything, and they're here to support agents. They're here to support property owners. They're here to support title companies. It's very important that you pull your municipal lien search and you pull it with a reliable company. RLS, or Reliable Lien Search, is phenomenal, and they encapsulate, not only does the report look very pretty and organized and it's easy to read, they're very thorough. A lot of doing a lien search revolves around time, reporting from the city, organizing data, getting things done. So this lien search not only tells you, contact Miami Gardens, contact Public Works, contact Miami-Dade Code Enforcement, it focuses on the actual violations. And while I'm working with Reliable, we focus on giving you solutions. You guys were used to just getting, hey, I'm getting a problem here. Title company gives you your own, lien search. You have a problem. So we're here not only to identify the problem or the deficiency, we're here to give you a resolution or a solution. So this is a property appraiser page from Miami-Dade County. You see it addresses square footage, number of units. You go further into the property appraiser, it goes into different business licenses that were issued to the property within the zoning that it's in. Very important, some of the tenants might not have local business tax receipts. They might have done illegal build-outs. It's very important to know these things. It's very important. Some sellers do, some sellers don't. And some of the tenants do things behind the seller's back. Especially when we're putting a property up for sale, we want to know if these deficiencies exist so they don't cause us a problem prior to closing. This is a Miami-Dade County letter that goes over a special taxing district. A lot of lien search companies, they don't even include this letter. If you're in a special taxing district, they might not even know to ask. They might not give enough time to get the information, but this is very important for the sale. And as title companies and underwriters have gotten, a lot of problems, it's because they're not using reliable lien search companies. And what I mean by that is they're not addressing all of the situations. This is also in the same lien search. We went from Miami-Dade County to the special taxing district over to the city of Miami Gardens. Why do we go to the city of Miami Gardens? Because in 2003, when the city of Miami Gardens incorporated, they were your new building department. So not only do we need to check the county, we need to check the city. We did find some open and expired permits, fire alarm registrations. Again, some things that simply needed to be taken care of to close that transaction. These are some Miami-Dade County code enforcement violations. This is within the same lien search. So if we scroll through here, this shows us open building permits, the deficiencies of those building permits, and also we at Reliable are here to show you, and Boss Construction are here to show you how to solve these things. Again, not only are we giving you problems, we're giving you solutions. That's a very important thing. That's next level. That is what every person should be giving to their seller or agent. So this is a second lien search from the city of Tamarack. You'll see some crossover into the city of Fort Lauderdale because there were some unincorporated areas at one point and special taxing districts. You'll see some also in the past from Broward County. This is another example of how Reliable uses code enforcement, permit violation. They even address things that are outside of those to inform the property owner. Not only do they do that, within their municipal lien search, they show correspondences back and forth from the city. They look out for the transaction. What do I mean by that? These searches can cost a lot of money depending on what municipality they're in, depending on the information that you're asking for. So sometimes the lien search company reaches out to the seller and there's 22 units on the property, different businesses, and they might ask, hey, do you want us to report on every single unit? Or that's going to cost thousands of dollars, or do you want us to modify our search? This is very important in looking out for people's best interest, which is what Boss Construction does, which is what Reliable Lien Search does. And I want to emphasize that we are owners reps, we are here looking out for your problems. Again, this search shows who to contact if you have a problem. It gives you the local government jurisdiction. If you're the agent, if you're the property owner, you might not want to contact them directly. You might want to get a professional involved because sometimes one thing triggers another with the city or county or governmental jurisdiction, meaning that I can go ahead and take down some walls and kick a tenant out to close an open permit before that becomes a problem. So that's a very important part of the lien search in how it's organized and how it's divided. This is from Fort Lauderdale. This is showing if we have any open permits from the city of Fort Lauderdale, from the city of Tamarack, any special magistrate cases, code enforcement violations. Again, it's very important that this is done thorough because every city is different. Every city has different processes within their building department. Sometimes code enforcement is housed with building. Sometimes it's housed in the police department, like it is over in Wilton Manors. So again, the way things are reported, the accuracy, and how clear things are reported is very important. And that is what some of our education covers. This is from Broward County. Again, there were some Broward County building code violations and open permits. Here's a page on how they are printed out. So again, not only are you given the permit numbers, sometimes you're given what the scope of work is, sometimes you're not. So it's always important for us to pull plans, to go visit the property before sometimes we're able to give a price or how long it'll take to fix something. There's a due diligence period that needs to happen, meaning sometimes I need to go to the property, pull plans, address some issues, existing site conditions. All of these things are very thorough and important that everything gets addressed properly because nobody likes surprises, especially when they're dealing with these hardship situations, which we need to remedy and cure. For lien searches, if you want a lien search, if a property owner wants a lien search, who's selling their property or who thinks they may have issues on their property, if a real estate professional or title company would like a lien search, you could contact Reliable Lien Search anytime. They will set you up with an account on how to order these searches with the cost of the search, and keep in mind costs vary depending on where the property is located and how much the municipality charges for these searches, or the time that it might take to turn around. So keep in mind, you call them for one lien search for a particular property, you're an investor, you're a real estate professional, or you're just a property owner in South Florida. This company, Reliable, is there for you. This is their contact information, info@reliableliensearch.com. You could speak to Brenda over there and her team. They are very excellent in not only providing the information accurately, but providing solutions to help you guys out. This is our contact information at Boss Construction Group, your South Florida permitting and code compliance specialist. Here's our website. You can reach us for a consultation via email. And even if you want to, it won't hurt you. We're not getting married. You could like our Facebook page, because this is a really cool way for me to connect with you. It won't hurt you, because I'm going to show you 2 to 3 minutes in the field when I'm encountering a problem or what the solution is. So I'm able to bring to the viewers at home in the South Florida community exactly what we're dealing with. So by using Reliable Lien Search and Boss Construction Group, you guys can be on the path to success. And the other thing is, if you guys like these educational topics, we are providing an educational series that's going to be at your local boards of realtors and your local real estate office. So we're in the field doing all of this, not only curing problems, but educating. Education is the key. And with education, everybody wins. Everybody wins with education. So again, if you guys like these videos, I really appreciate it. It is a pleasure of mine to bring these to you, because again, these are complicated issues that don't just involve a general contractor. They involve cleaning up. They involve someone with municipal experience, with a permitting background. These aren't just permit running or violation experts. Again, there's a lot involved here. Guys, this is an excellent example of what we're doing over here with Boss Construction, powered by Reliable Lien Search. We are helping you with code enforcement violations and building permits. That $sign is your transaction, and we're trying to carry that over into the end zone, over to get a touchdown, to get completion. Again, I'm not a sports fan like Santiago is over here, but we're trying to, again, defense, protect, and then get you guys to the finish line. I don't even know if that was a good football explanation, but that's what this picture makes me think of. I really appreciate you watching this video, and thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.